Hey everyone, so welcome to today's video, and in this video I'm going to talk about how I paint an Easter bunny. But what's really cool is that Zoe from Zoe Cake made this awesome cake sculpture of a rabbit I drew before. And so Zoe makes these awesome cakes with these characters, and it's so cool. So yeah, it was awesome when we talked a bit, and that she liked to create one of my drawings as a cake. So I really like that idea. So this is a bit of our collaboration. And yeah, I wanted to thank Zoe, and it looks really awesome. It's super fun to see your drawing uh, get made into a cake. So that's great. And go to her YouTube page if you all aren't already following her. So see down here the links to her YouTube page, and let's look at the original or the drawing I made. So I didn't paint everything yet. I painted the bunny, but not yet the Easter egg. So let's start with that. And I originally started making this drawing as well for as an example on my Patreon page, where I show how I paint these kind of characters. So I first started with values, but then I do color them. So let's add some shading to this egg. I just want to continue and finishing it. So first look, where's the sun coming from, or the light? That's from this side. So then I start adding some darkness, shading, something like this here. And also some bouncing light of the ground coming to here. So, and then also some more shiny highlights on the egg, like something like this here. And maybe also here a bit. And now you maybe ask yourself how I color this. So I make a folder with a mask, and then I add in that folder a color layer like this here, and I pick a color. For example, I think for this is pink, because it's really an Easter color, something like this. So, and then I take the soft brush, I click the lock layer. So you paint inside those shapes, and it gives the shadow a bit of purple color. And this orange, I want to give this a bit more reddish, pink, even more pinky color, maybe a bit desaturated. Feels a bit more like light, maybe a bit too much. So use soft brush for this. And then maybe let's give this pattern, something like this. So now let's Ctrl U. I change the color, so like this. And also change this maybe a bit. Find some nice color. Just keep it simple, not too extreme, not the extreme difference. So this a bit of. I think this is okay color. So yeah, I leave it like that. And then let's go to the actual chicken. So here, is this it? Yeah. There are also some different. Let's merge this one just together. Make a layer and a masker and add some color to it. Color, some orange, something like this. Take a bit of a yellowish color. Maybe more saturation. More yellow. No, it's too green. Too green. No, just keep them then a bit orangey. Something like this. So I want the shadows to have a bit more saturation. Because if shadows don't have that much saturation, they can get a bit dirty looking. So then I take these wings and I also color them a bit. And you see me using the eyedropper tool, and the shortcut is I. So then I can color within its shape. So something like this. So let's look at the beak. This and this. Yes, I think I'll combine these ones. Yeah. New folder with a mask and make a new space for color and then put this on color and look how that works. Okay, it works okay-ish. I'm fine with this for now. We make this one shadows a bit more purple, something like this. And then there's the mouth. It's this shape. There's nothing in it. So what I sometimes do is to check if a layer is nothing in it. I do the transform shortcut, Control T, and then you get a message if there isn't anything in. So let's just do this now like this, color layer. So that's okay. And merge that. And then look at that. So these two lines. This. So make this maybe a bit wider. So something like this. Yeah, that works. The eyebrow. And in my Patreon, I go a bit more into depth in what kind of things I use. So if you want to go a bit more in depth, go follow me on Patreon to get all the lessons and all the secrets I have for drawing these characters. But also, if you I also keep posting videos on YouTube, but less detailed. And this one is going to be a bit longer because I wanted to make the final drawing for Zoe. So that's it. So I think I'll leave this one for now, like this. And I think I'll draw this egg. Draw another egg. So I take the lasso tool, shortcut L. Again, in a Patreon video, I explained a bit more about that. Oh shit. So let's move it like this. And then here. And then color it. So sometimes I take a hard brush and I start making it a bit more round. Like this. And then use some soft brush to make it a bit more roundish, a bit more 3D. And again, if you want to learn more about this, check out my other videos or sign up at my Patreon. So besides that, I hope you enjoy watching this video. And I hope you subscribed to my YouTube page, because if I get more subscribers, I will keep making these videos, and maybe even do a bit more detailed tutorials about techniques and stuff. So I'm now doing it a bit quick, but this method actually quite worked. Only the downside of it is that not easy to change after you did this. It's not easy to make. Let's go for this green color, so it looks like a bit like he added some green there. So something like this. And let's start making this thing. I'm wondering how you call it in English. Egg box holder or something. I don't know. Start adding those shapes like this. And here. And here. Add the color. Like, so sometimes I start with values and other times don't. Just for something like simple like this, it's not always necessary. So let's give this a bit of color like this. Here. A mask of it. Let's paint a bit in it. So there's some lights on the sides. So think on which sides will be getting some color. So try to keep it a bit rough. So I'm not spending a lot of time on it. So normally I will take a bit more time in it, but maybe I throw on some blur after I'm done with this part. So some shadow here. Some shadow here and here. And let's paint in some paint. Take these colors like this here. It's okay if this is on top. So we can actually do this. Pick this color and add that here. And pick this color and add that here. And then maybe some different colors. Pink one. And maybe I add yellow color. Some Easter colors like this. And something like this here. Let's add some droplets here as well, something like this. Oh, maybe we can put this on top of the mask so we can draw outside. We can do something like this. And here. So we have something like this. And then this here. And a bit of this. And then put this on. And a little trick you can do is take a soft brush and put the mode on multiply. And put it like this, and then draw on top of it. So you can add some shadow to it. Here and here. Add some more shadow. So like here. So, and let's just test out a bit if we blur this a bit, how that would look. And so I think we now can put off the line work. So take this layer like this and go to filter blur, cushion blur, and add some blur to it, something like this. I think this could work. Maybe add it a bit to here. Yeah, it's fine. So maybe there's a bit too much contrast in it. So I take soft brush, maybe put on a mask. And no, that doesn't work really good. Why isn't this working? Oh, it's a multiply, normal. So take a bit of it. So something like this. I think that could work. So let's add some shadows on it. So there's some shadow on the ground. So here the light is going down that way. So we need to make some shadows from under the X, stuff like that. Take a bit of different colors. This color work, maybe. What we also can do is make a big dot. And since it rounds, we could do something like this. I think that could work. So add this for this egg, and maybe for the bunny. Make it a bit bigger. Sometimes I paint this in. And let's look if we maybe erase it a bit here, there. Maybe add some shadows at the edges. So something like this. These faces a bit darker. It's a bit more saturation. It's on a separate layer, so I can still adjust it a bit. Zoom out to see if it actually works. Yeah, what I also sometimes like to do is to add a bit of rim light on it. So there's light that's on the side of the object, like this. So also a bit on the bunny, so it can help stand out the characters a bit more. Also, let's can add it there only on the eggshell. Also add it here. So something like this. We make these parts a bit darker, so it looks a bit like the eggshell has some depth. Yeah, something like this. And also add that a bit at the chicken. Does this work? Yeah, it works. So something like this. Maybe add some more yellowish here. Something like this here. And then you can keep adding these kind of things to make it a bit better. So here, here. Here, so. So am I going to leave it like this now? Maybe. Let's see. So this is the original reference I used that I made to explain how light works in for painting. That was for Patreon. Also remove this ball and remove this thing. So maybe I like that simple one space. So let's crop the whole image. Let's make it square. So, and do it like this. And let's save. And let's look at it. We could add some more depth here and stuff like that. But, I think it's okay. Let's add some highlight here on this egg. So there's some highlight here. Oh, make it like this. And then erase it a bit like this here. So there's some shiny stuff on it. So that's it. And I hope you like it. And here you can see some of the different layers I used. So basically, I start with values, and values mean in black and white and gray. And then I add color layers to give things colors like I showed. So this drawing I did for Zoe, who made based on my sketch made this awesome cake. I think it's you can even eat it. It's amazing. And go check out her YouTube page. It's quite famous, and yeah, it's awesome. So thanks everyone for watching, and if you want to see more in-depth videos of me explaining how to paint, you can go to my Patreon page, and there you can subscribe to my Patreon page, and there I give weekly lessons and also video feedback because I give homework and then I give video feedback. So for example, I give about homework about sketchbook and a lesson about sketchbook, painting with color, and then I give an assignment, and people have to turn in their homework, and I give reviews. So go to patreon.com/leeuwen if you're interested for that. or you can also go to, I'm also having a book with our tips you can find on Gumroad. So gumroad.com/Leeuwen. There you can find books about drawing tips, also about painting or about figure drawing. Or you could go to my Instagram, Mitch Leeuwen, and there I give sometimes I give free tutorials. So thanks everyone. I hope you liked the video, and I hope to see you in the next video again. So thanks everyone. Bye.